Okay, so I live in New England. Well, this weather has been absolutely crazy. Yesterday, Mother's Day, it was beautiful. It was 70 degrees, the sun was shining. Wonderful Mother's Day yesterday for the weather. Now today, it's about 15 degrees colder. It's overcast with chance of rain. Now, what is going on? You know, it's like every single day it's different. It's hard to figure out what the heck you're going to wear every day. You know, it's crazy. I swear, I think Mother Nature is in menopause because it's just crazy. This weather is nuts. Okay, that's enough of that complaining. Let's get into today's video. So today's video is my Mascara Mayhem Monday series video. Today, we're going to take the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, and we're going to test it versus the Wet n Wild Big Poppa Mascara. Now, the brushes on these, you can see are very similar. That hourglass, where's the brush there? I don't know if you can see that right there. The hourglass shape, same with this one. The hourglass shape there. Their claims, both of these claim to add volume and to lift the lashes. So I am going to test these versus one another and we'll see how we make out. So all my makeup is done with the exception of lashes. So if you want to know the makeup I'm wearing today, I'll put it in the description box down below. And I will obviously link these mascaras in the description box as well. All right, let me get out my handheld mirror. So let's start off with the Falsies Lash Lift from Maybelline. Let me get into this package. I have to say, such a beautiful tube. Okay. Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. That's a good size wand, man. That's a big wand. Big hourglass wand there. Okay. And then let's take a look at the Wet n Wild here. And just see what that one looks like. Okay. Very big wand. It says Wet n Wild, and it says bigger is better. Let's see what this wand looks like. Okay. Interesting. It's not exactly the same as the Maybelline. These appear to be very well spaced bristles, and these bristles are a little bit different. According to the package, it says there are 500 plus crimped bristles, that catch every single lash. So I'm really, really curious to see how this performs. So, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Maybelline on my right eye and the Big Poppa from Wet n Wild on my left eye. So I'm going to start with the right eye. I'm not going to be wearing any primer because I want these mascaras to perform on their own just to see what they're like. And again, remember, it's Mascara Mayhem Monday, so there's bound to be a lot of mayhem on my lashes, especially with such a big, big wand. Okay, I've got my handy dandy mirror here. And I'm just going to start, oh boy, we're going to create a lot of mayhem on these eyelids. Lots of cleanup to do today, I'm sure. Okay. I have not been a fan of the shape of hourglass wands. Oh my gosh. I'm making a mess. All right. Okay, so I've got one coat on that one, and I'm going to go in for coat 2. We're just going to do 2 coats today. Now keep in mind, these mascaras are not meant to lengthen. They're just meant to volumize and lift the lashes and keep the curl. So I don't expect to see a lot of length from these. And I am right off the bat not a fan of such a large brush. And I do have quite a bit of mascara there on the lid, on the upper lid there. Okay, 2 on the top and then just 1 coat on the bottom. Oh, sorry, hiding my face there. Okay, there you go. There's that one. Okay, just a little bit more maybe. Okay, so that was the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Okay, again, not a fan of that brush. I'm a little concerned about this one though, because the brush on this one has the crimped bristles, which means they get every last lash. So we shall see. The thing I'm really interested to see is if these lifting mascaras really do keep the lashes up, because I have to tell you, as I always say, this eye is heavily hooded, and as a result, throughout the day, the hood just droops and droops and pushes down on the lashes on this left side. And so it looks like I'm not wearing, I have no lashes there because it pushes them down. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of result I'm going to get with this. And again, there's a little good bit of mayhem on that side as well. Okay, there's 1 coat. Now I'm going to go in for 2. And again, this one is not a lengthening mascara at all, so I know I'm not going to get much length, especially on this left eye where I really need it. 2 coats on that eye, and now the lower lashes. I'm just finding this wand is so big that I can't help but make a mess. Okay, so I got some mayhem to clean up on both sides. So I will clean that up and I will be right back. I am back. I cleaned up the mayhem. So I can tell you right away my thoughts first off. The brushes, the bristles are way too big for me. I have small eyes and I think these just sort of make it very hard to apply mascara to because they're so large. And as a result, I make more mess on when I'm applying my mascara than I normally do. What I'm gonna do is do a wear test. I'm gonna wear this mascara for several hours, and I'm going to come back and let you know what I thought, and I'm going to come back and let you know how each of these wore, if there was any flaking, if there was any smudging, if there was any transfer after application. And I will let you know all of that and my final thoughts when I return. And so I will be back. Okay, so I am back. It has been about 5 hours since I applied the mascaras. And so in taking a look in my mirror here, I can tell you that the Maybelline side here, which is the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, I can tell you there's been some transferring here and some flakiness underneath here. Yes, it's lifting it up. It's given it not a lot of volume, I'll be honest. And it's kept the lashes curled and lifted. But there's a lot of like flakes. There's one there and it's all sort of flaked under my eye. Now the Big Poppa from Wet n Wild, there's no flaking. I don't see any transferring. And I'm looking in the mirror to see if I'm seeing any drooping. And I'm not seeing any drooping in these lashes here. The lid is really pressing on there, but I think it's holding up pretty well. So as far as the lift is concerned, wonderful. The volume on this one, this one gives more volume than this one. And as I've always said to you before, I am not into volumizing mascaras so much as I'm into lengthening mascaras. I like big, voluminous lashes. And so neither one of those I knew were going to do that for me. But the Maybelline on this side is flaking and transferring. It kept the lift, but it didn't give me a lot of volume. But the Big Poppa on this side, it kept the lift, it gave me a little volume, and it's not doing any transferring or flaking under the eye. But the downside to both of these is the wand is so big that I make a mess when I apply it. And it's very difficult to do your bottom lashes with such a large wand. So I'm not a true fan of either one of these, but I would have to say out of the two, the Wet n Wild Big Poppa won over the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're advised of all my future uploads. And don't forget to give me a like on this video as that helps out my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.